back to my channel. In today's video I'm gonna show you how to crochet this baby giraffe booties for a baby 0 to 3 months. And I'm sorry if it looks like a lot of shadow, it's because it's raining outside, so it's a little bit dark, but I'm still gonna record the tutorial. This is the style, the giraffe. So if you want to learn how to crochet these baby booties, keep on watching and let's get into the tutorials. Okay, so I'll be using this yarn. It's a 1mm yarn. Its name is Alice Diva. Okay, and well, I'll be using it in color brown, beige, and yellow for the main boot. We also need 2 eyes if you have them. Okay, I have 2 eyes and the 1.75 crochet hook. Also, you need a glue. I don't know if it's maybe hot or cold silicone. Whatever glue you have to glue this part, because you're gonna need the glue. Okay, so now let's get into the tutorial. Okay, we will start by making the sew. Okay, you need 20 chains. Once you have your 20 chains, we're gonna start working in the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So in the 4th chain, you're going to make an increase of double crochet. Okay, so I have my increase, and continue working double crochets until you have a total of 15 double crochets after the increase. Okay, so I have my 15 double crochets, and we have left one last chain. In that chain you're going to make 6 double crochets. Okay, so I have 1, 2, and you continue working like that until you have 6 double crochets inside this chain. Once you have your 6 double crochets, you're gonna repeat what we did at the beginning, which was 15 double crochets. Okay, so I finished my 6 double crochets, and then I continue working 15 double crochet this way, and we have left 1 space right here, and right there you're going to make an increase of double crochet. Find the 3rd chain, 1, 2, and 3, and slip stitch in the 3rd chain. Amor, está mandando un mensaje, ¿no? And we finish row 1. Okay, so let's start in row number 2. Chain 1, and remember that chain counts as your first double crochet. Find single crochet, I'm sorry. Find the next stitch. Let me see. Okay, yes. Find the next stitch, which is this one, and make an increase of single crochet right there. Okay, so we have the first single crochet, which is the chain, and an increase. And in the next stitch, make another increase of single crochet. And continue working 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. After the 6 single crochets, make 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Now continue making 6 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we finished the 6 double crochets. Now you will have to make 6 increases of double crochets. So I have 1 increase. In the next stitch we're going to make a 2nd increase of double crochet, and you're going to continue working like that until you have your 6 increases of double crochet. Once you finish your 6 increases, you're going to repeat what we did at the beginning, which was 6 double crochets, 3 half double crochets, and 6 single crochets. Okay, so I finished my 6 increases. 6 double crochets, 3 half double crochets, and 6 single crochets. And right here you have left 2 stitches. we are going to make 2 increases of single crochet. So I have the first one and the second. I'll make the second increase of single crochet, and right here, this space right here is the slip stitch from the past row. Okay, right, so right there we are going to make 1 single crochet, and you're going to find the first chain we made at the beginning, which was this one, and we're going to make the slip stitch right there. So we finished row number 2. Now chain 3, which counts as your first double crochet. In the second, on the next stitch, make an increase of double crochet. Okay, in total you have to make 4 increases of double crochet. So we have 1, let's work 3 more so you have the total 4. I finished my 4 increases. We have the 3 chains which is your first double crochet, and 4 increases of double crochet. Now continue working double crochets until you have the total of 15 double crochets, just like that. I finished my 15 double crochets and I got to the first increase from the last row. So right here in the next stitch we're going to make an increase of double crochet. In total we have to make 12 increases of double crochet. So we continue working until we have the 12 increases. Once you have the 12 increases, you're going to repeat what we did at the beginning, which was 15 double crochets and 4 increases of double crochet. Okay, so I finished my 12 increases, 15 double crochets and 4 increases of double crochet, and we have left 1 more stitch. So in that stitch you're going to make 1 double crochet by itself. Find the third chain, 1, 2, 3, and make your slip stitch right there. We finished row number 3. For row number 4, like always I say, I tell you, do not crochet too tight, okay? Just normal, not too loose and not too tight. So chain 1, which is the first single crochet, in the next stitch, find the next stitch right there, right here, and make a single crochet. So you're gonna work single crochets all around, just like that, having in total 72 stitches, counting your chain. Okay, so I finished my 72 stitches. Now find the first chain, which is right here, and make your slip stitch. And we finish with the sew. So see how it looks like a little folded? Just go fix your stitches like this. Okay, just go all the way like this, fixing your stitches so it can get as flat as possible. That way your shoe will look more cute, more nice. Okay, so just go like this until you see that it's flat. Now we're gonna make 2 chains, 1 and 2, and counts as your first half double crochet. In the next stitch, working only in the back loop, see we have 2 loops, we're only gonna work in the back loop like this, making half double crochets all the way, only working in back loop, just like this. Okay, so work like that, half double crochets all the way until you have and you have to have the total of 72 half double crochets, counting these 2 chains. Okay, so I finished my row making half double crochets. So now find the second chain. We have 1, 2 right here. In the second chain we're going to make the slip stitch. Chain 2, 1, 2. Now in each of the stitches from last row we're going to make half double crochets. So right here in my first stitch, grabbing both loops, okay? Grabbing both loops over. And so you're gonna keep on working like that, making half double crochets all around, again having a total of 72 half double crochets, counting these chains. Okay, so I finished my row, my second row. I did my slip stitch into the second chain, and now we're gonna work the third row, making 1 chain, which is your first single crochet. Yeah, it's your first single crochet. So you go into the next stitch, and we are going to make single crochets all around, just like this, again having a total of 72 single crochets, counting that chain we made at the beginning. Okay, so let's start with row number 3. I did my slip stitch to the first chain we made at the beginning. So chain 1, and we are going to make 19 single crochets counting the chain. So we have 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna keep working like that until we have our 19 single crochets. Okay, so I have 19 single crochets. Now in the next stitch we are going to make 1 half double crochet, and we're gonna start working in the decreases. So we're gonna make 16 decreases of double crochet. Okay, so I have 1, 2, let's make 14 decreases more so we can have the total of 16. Okay, so I finished my 16 decreases of double crochet. Now we're gonna repeat what we did at the beginning. Okay, in the next stitch we're going to make a half double crochet, and we're gonna finish the row making single crochets until you get to the last single crochet, and you make your slip stitch in the first chain we made at the beginning. Okay, so I finished my row. We're gonna start with row number 5, chain 1, and in this row we are going to make single crochets all around. Okay, just working single crochets all around until you get to the last single crochet. Okay, so I finished the row. I did my slip stitch to the first chain. Now chain 1, and we're gonna continue working with 17 single crochets. Okay, just like this, counting always your chain. So right here I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make 13 more so we can have the total of 17. I have my 17 single crochets. Now in the next stitch we are going to make 1 half double crochet, and in the next stitch we're gonna start working in the decrease. So I have 1 decrease. In total we're gonna make 10 decreases of double crochet. I have 1. We're gonna make 9 more so we can have the total of 10. Once you finish your 10 decreases, you're gonna repeat what we did at the beginning. After your last decrease, you're gonna make 1 half double crochet and finish the row making single crochets. Okay, so I finished the row again. Now let's chain 1. I close my row making the slip stitch in the chain 1. In this row we're gonna work single crochets all around, just like that. Okay, 1 single crochet in the last stitch from the last row. So we're gonna do single crochets all around. Okay, so this is what we have for the moment. I finished my row and did my slip stitch. Now we're gonna work in the last row of the decreases. Okay, so we're gonna start making the chain 1. I'm sorry, let me fix this. Okay, so chain 1 and counts as your first single crochet, and make 14 single crochets more so you can have the total of 15 single crochets. So right here I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make 11 more so we can have 15 in total. Okay, so I did my 15 single crochets. Now in the next stitch we are going to make 1 half double crochet, and in the next stitch we're gonna work our first decrease of double crochet, just like that. In total we're gonna make 7 decreases of double crochet. Once you're finished your 7 decreases, we're gonna repeat what we did at the beginning, which was 1 half double crochet, and finish the row with single crochets. I finished my row. Now we're gonna make the 2 last rows. We're gonna work 2 chains, which is your first half double crochet, and we're gonna make half double crochets all around the shoe, just like that. Okay, once you finish this row, you're gonna make your slip stitch in the second chain we made at the beginning, and you're gonna repeat another row of half double crochets. Okay, so in total you have to have 2 rows of half double crochet. Okay, so I finished my 2 rows of half double crochet. Now we're gonna make this crab stitch or reverse single crochet. This is optional. If you don't know how to do it, you can look for videos for tutorials right here in YouTube. but it's very simple, it's very easy. Okay, and it's optional. If you don't want to do it, you can just leave your boots like this, but in my case I'm gonna work the reverse single crochet, or I think it's called as well crab single crochet, I think. Okay, so you're gonna grab your boot and put it this way, and in the loops we left when we did the first row, you're gonna insert your yarn right there. Okay, so like this, you're gonna insert your yarn and you're gonna chain one. You're gonna reverse like this, your hook like this, and make a single crochet. You grab the other loop and make a single crochet. Again, you find the other loop, the next loop, and make a single crochet. That's the way you're gonna continue working all around. Okay, once you get to the last loop, you're gonna make your slip stitch, chain one, and hide your yarn. Okay, so I finished with the booties, or we finished with this boot. Now we're gonna start working in the details of to make it look like a giraffe. Okay, so we're gonna start by making these horns. I think that's what they're called. Okay, so let's start making this. We're gonna grab the second color, with the color brown, I'm sorry, and we're gonna make a magic ring. Again, if you don't know how to make a magic ring, just look it up right here in YouTube and you're gonna find millions of videos of tutorials. So we're gonna make a magic ring and we are going to chain two. Okay, so we have the first half double crochet. We're gonna make 7 half double crochets inside the magic ring, so we can have the total of 8, counting the 2 chains we made at the beginning. Okay, so I have my 8 half double crochets. We're gonna pull this thread so we can close the ring, and it's gonna be a little difficult to see where the 2 chains are because I'm working with the dark color, but I hope you can see it here. So right here is the second chain right there. Let me see. So yeah, it's right here, and we're gonna make the slip stitch right there in the second chain, just like this. Okay, for row number 2 we're gonna chain 2, and we are going to work 1 half double crochet in each stitch of last row, having in total 8 half double crochets. Okay, so I finished. Find your second chain, which is right here, and make your slip stitch. Chain 2, and we're gonna repeat a third row or second row of 8 half double crochets, counting those 2 chains we made at the beginning. Okay, so I finished. I did my slip stitch and chain 1 and cut the yarn. You should have something like this. Okay, so now we're gonna grab the color yellow, and we're gonna, anywhere you want to insert your color yellow. Okay, so we're gonna make the slip knot, and I'll start. You can cut this part already, the middle thread, like that. You're gonna insert your yarn wherever you want. Okay, so I decided to add it right here, and I'm gonna chain 2, which is your first half double crochet. You're gonna find your next stitch and work half double crochet. Again, you're gonna work 8 half double crochets. In total, you are going to repeat 4 rows, okay, of 8 half double crochets in color yellow. Okay, so I finished already. I chain 1 and cut the yarn, and you should have something like this. See? So you're gonna make 2 in total, 2 horns. So I'm just inserting the hook so you can look how it looks, just like that. Okay, so I did my 4 rows, 1 2 3 and 4 rows of 8 half double crochets. So repeat the same steps for the second horn, and hide these threads, or you can just insert inside of the horn so it can look like more puffier, just like that. I'm sorry, I moved the camera. Okay, just like this, so it can look like if it has something inside of it, which it does, but it's not, it's just the threads. Okay, so you can just push it inside like that. So I finished my 2 horns already. And now we're gonna start working the ears. Okay, so I have one already. You have to crochet 2, so let's make the other one. You're gonna make 10 chains. Once you have your 10 chains, we're gonna start working in the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we are going to make an increase of double crochet, just like this. And we're gonna continue making double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 double crochets. In the last chain we are going to make 5 double crochets. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you're gonna pull this thread so you can close that part, and you're gonna return working your double crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and here's the last one, 5. So we have 1 space left. Right here you are going to make a slip stitch. You're just gonna leave it like that, okay, because we want this to be like a little point. So just make 1 slip stitch and chain 1 and cut the yarn. You're gonna grab the glue and you're gonna glue this part. Well, you're gonna hide this thread and you're gonna glue this part like this and a little bit in here so it can be like this, something like this. Okay, so you're gonna glue both parts, something like this. Okay, so now we're gonna make this part right here. Okay, so you're gonna chain 11. Once you have your 11 chains, you're gonna start working in the 4th chain. 1, 2, 3, and 4, making an increase of double crochets. And you're gonna continue making double crochets until you get to this point right here, leaving 1 chain left. Okay, so I finished making my double crochets, and in the last chain you are going to make 5 double crochets, okay, in this same chain. Okay, so I have my 5 double crochets and I'm gonna continue working my double crochets just like this. Okay, so in total I made 6 double crochets. In this last space we are going to make an increase of double crochet. Okay, so I have 1 double crochet. In the same stitch I'm going to make another double crochet, and we are going to make the slip stitch in the 3rd chain we made at the beginning. So we have row number 1. For row number 2 you're going to chain 1. In the next stitch you're going to make an increase of double crochet. In the next stitch you're going to make another increase. Okay, and you're going to continue working single crochets. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 single crochets. And in the other stitch right here I'm going to make 1 increase of single crochet. In the next stitch another increase. In total you have to have 5 increases of single crochet. Once you have your 5 increases, you're gonna repeat making your 6 single crochets. Okay, so I finished making my 5 increases and then I worked 6 single crochets. Now we're going to make 2 increases of single crochet just like we did at the beginning. So I have 1, and in the next stitch I'm going to make my 2nd increase. Find the first chain we made at the beginning and make your slip stitch right there. Okay, so for next row you're going to chain 1 and you're going to work single crochets all around just like that. Okay, without making them too tight, just like I explained at the beginning with the saw. It's the same thing, make single crochets all around. Okay, and then slip stitch and cut the yarn. Okay, so here it is. I finished. I chain one and cut the yarn, so I just have to hide this thread. And for last, we're gonna work in this spots. In total, you can make the amount of spots you want to put in your shoe. It depends on you. Okay, I just want to put 2 right here, like on the nose, and then 5 on the rest of the shoe. So I have 3 this side and 2 in this side. Okay, so I have 5 right here already. I'm just gonna make 2 more, and again you're gonna work all the spots. The spots you're gonna work them the same way. Okay, so you're gonna get your brown yarn, and we're going to make a magic ring. It's very simple, guys. Okay, just like this. So we chained 1 already, and we're gonna chain another one so we can have our first half double crochet, and we're gonna make 9 half double crochets more so we can have the total of 10 half double crochets. So I have my 10 half double crochets. We're gonna pull this thread, and we're going to slip stitch in the second chain we made at the beginning, which is right here, and chain 1 and cut the yarn, and that's it, guys. It's very simple to make this pot. So again, you're gonna decide how many spots you want to make. In my case, I just want 7, so I just need 1 more to go. Once you have all your pieces together, you're gonna grab your glue, and you are going to glue all these parts. This part is gonna go right here in the front. Okay, and you're gonna put 2 spots right here in each side. Then you're gonna grab the horns, and well, you're gonna decide where to put them on, right, where to glue them on. So I'm gonna glue them right here, and not too far from the other one, so right here. I'm just gonna glue them right there. And my ear, again, I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue right here, and just a little bit right here, and hide all these threads. So I'm gonna put the horn like this, and then glue next to it, glue the ear like this. Okay, so I'm gonna finish my parts, and I'm gonna glue them on, and so you can see my finished result. Okay, so just a little tip. Once you glue your horns, you can glue them a little bit, like put a little bit of glue right here at the back, and glue them like this, like down, so they won't be like too up like this. See the difference? So we want them like to be like something like this. Like I said, you're just gonna put just a little bit of glue, just like that, and fold it like this. Okay, something like this, and you're just gonna glue them right here, because you're gonna put the eye on top of this part right here. And once you have all your pieces together, like glue on, you're just gonna grab the eye and put it like on top of that part right there. Okay, so I finished gluing all the parts together, and we have something like this. Just gotta fix all of these parts like this, so I can get like a little bit more open. Just like this. So this is my finished result. I hope you like it. I know it doesn't look exactly like a giraffe, but I tried my best. Okay, so I hope you like this shoe. And if you do, please leave something nice in the comment section and thumbs up to this video. So this is my finished result. I hope you like it, and share it with your loved ones. Okay, and if you make them, don't forget to share your photo in my Facebook group, which is in the description box, or anywhere in my social medias. Okay, just send it to me, and I'll be glad to post it right in one of my videos or in my group. So this is it for today, guys. Take care. Bye.